Howdy folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. In the last episode, we had our little group meeting at the restaurant and Byakuya announced we would be having a party tonight. However, it appears we have a little bit more free time before the party. So, we're going to be doing that this episode, and in between episodes, I took a look at some of our skills here and figured out kind of what I want to do. Since we're going to be, hopefully, getting at least one more hope fragment in. My goal is to have, instead of 17 little hope fragments up there, 18. In which case, I would like to get ambidextrousness. Oh, it actually it actually lets me take a look. Allows you to lock on to 2 statements at once, effective during panic talk action. Uh-oh, they've changed things around on me, so crap, maybe what I should be doing is taking a look and reading through what these do. Attentive influence slightly increases the influence gauge. Effective during class trial, cannot be combined with envious influence. Huh. Maybe there's upgrades to these. Extraordinary focuses increases the focus gauge. Cannot be combined with menacing focus. Lost in thought slightly increases the time limit for each phase. Okay, so that might be useful. Charisma increases the influence gauge recovery when correct answers are chosen. Effective when making choices or selecting a truth bullet. Okay. That might be useful. I do have a tendency to make some incorrect choices. Slightly steadies your aim. Effective during non-stop debate. Cannot be combined with tranquility. Downshift, this just does a thing with your reticle speed. Reduces your aiming speed. Effective during the non-stop debate and improved Hangman's Gambit. Cannot be combined with upshift. And this is just the opposite effect. Trigger happy. Decreases delay between firing truth bullets. Effective during non-stop debate and rebuttal showdown. Not too critical. Increases the speed of memorizing a statement. Effective during non-stop debate. That might be useful. Maybe. Neural liberation. Focus gauge decreases at a slower rate during concentration and fever time. Effective during non-stop debate, Hangman's Gambit, and panic talk action. That might be useful. Delusion. The influence gauge recovers over time during concentration and fever time. Melodious voice. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Ooh. I would like that. Increases bullet capacity. Well, maybe this one isn't such a bad idea. Mood Maker. Easier to shift mood to your favor. Effective during rebuttal showdown. Excellent Blade. Increases sharpness by 2. Effective during rebuttal showdown. Cannot be combined with Fine Sword. Increases sharpness by 5. So I guess if you want the cheaper version, but I would just almost say save up those 2 extra fragments and get double the points. Clock Up. Increases max speed. Effective during logic dive. I have no idea. Maneuver increases turning power during the logic dive, and the moonsault probably more logic dive. Okay, so now I have quite a few things that I have no idea how they impact anything, and I've now gone through and completely changed what I may want to do. And I'm back. I think I figured out what I want to have. I've made a list of about 5 skills total, and I get the feeling that I'll probably be able to get them throughout the course of the game. Everything else, I think we'll just have to lose out on. The ones that, upon looking through the list, are Lost in Thought, which increases the time limit. Given that I set everything to hard, and some extra time may be to my advantage. On lower difficulties, this one probably doesn't have as much impact as it would for me. Next would be neural Neural liberation. Focus gauge decreases at a slower rate. In the previous game, there was one particular game type that just had me scrambling, and I think part of that was I just didn't talk to the right people that I needed to talk to, and ended up getting skills that did not help me for that particular minigame, and it was shutting me out. So, anything that allows the focus gauge to decrease for that many different types is very useful for me, in my opinion. Next, we have Melodious Voice, which increases damage during that same, during what appears to be that same game type. After that, we have Ambidextrousness. As you might be able to tell, I fear this game type. I'm not having a repeat of my frustration, and evidently I passed on the last one, which is Charisma, which regenerates some life after you lose a little bit of it. Hopefully I won't need this one too soon, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, so I think what I'm going to go ahead and get Lost in Thought first. So we'll trade that in. Yes, I would like to get this one. And then next, I would also like Neural Liberation. I think this will be helpful for me. So yes, I would like this. Thank you, Sami. All right, now we can get going on our free time, which, considering I have a couple pairs of headphones, which I feel go to Ibuki, I need to find where Ibuki is. So, Mikan's here out in the front of the lobby. Chiaki's in the lobby itself. Akane's in the restaurant. Snacking away. Oh. People are in their cottages. Is Ibuki one of them? No, she's out and about. She's not at the Rocket Punch Market. She is at the beach. So, let's head on over to the beach. But before that, let's just go ahead and make sure our pet is in fine order. As fine order as she's going to be. Okay. Onward to the beach. And we're back. And we're getting to the beach, where we're going to be meeting up with Miss Ibuki, since I'm pretty confident I have gifts that you will like. Give me the I get the waggle. When it comes to parties, stylish BGM is a must-have. Leave it to Ibuki. I'll pump up the volume with a live performance. What should I do? Shall I hang out with Ibuki? Let's give it a go. And then I'm gonna go look for an instrument. I went with Ibuki to go look for a musical instrument, but we couldn't find one anywhere. She looks really happy for whatever reason. I think she'd be a little bummed out by that. Would I like to give her a present? Present? Absolutely. Oh, Mr. Headphones. Mr. Headphones, you were down here. Here you go. Why does Hajime want to know what Ibuki wants? Why does Ibuki speak in the third person? Jeez, this is bad! I might end up falling in love with you! Ah, yes! Yes! What? Jeez, hurry! Hurry up and choose me! What? Were you ever in any school clubs? Where is this conversation Conversation? Where is this conversation even going? What's happening? What's happening? School clubs, huh? I can't say for sure because of what happened to our memories, but I probably... Wait, what? Oh, no, this... Yeah. No. Would this make sense? If you talked to her first before the whole revelation that you lost out on your school memories? Bizarre. Is there like a bunch of different conversations you can have depending on the point in time in the game? That's really screwed up. That is really screwed up. Wow. Well, no, not screwed up, but that is really okay. Screwed up wasn't the term I wanted. I wanted dynamic. Anyway, back to it. I can't say for sure because of what happened to our memories, but I probably wasn't in any clubs. Ha-ha! That's a major bingo! A bingo for what? Well, isn't it obvious? You should be part of Ibuki's music club from now on. For a while, everyone thought music clubs were outdated because the rock and roll boom was dying off. But now, music clubs are super popular with boys for some reason. We should jump on the bandwagon too. I'm not really into music though. No problem. You can just pretend you're playing an instrument while a music track plays in the background. That's not something the ultimate musician should say. But even if I'm pretending, I've never even held a musical instrument. Everyone starts at a point. As long as you feel the love, there's no problem. What do I have to do if I don't really feel the love? Oh, it's okay. Jamming out is so much fun. You'll be so popular with the ladies. Chicks go out with guys who pretend to be musicians all the time. Oh, suck it, Bieber. By the way, Ibuki thinks guys who don't like bands are narcissists, so she doesn't like them. That isn't something the ultimate musician should say either. Yep. Now choose the musical instrument you want to use. Ah, Ibuki has dibs on the guitar, so you can't use that. Looks like I've been roped into her scheme. I guess I really have to choose something. I've never played any type of instrument before, so it doesn't really matter. Well, okay. Because I'm not particularly musically inclined, I never had a tendency to really hear the bass on anything. But at the same time, as a drummer, I know that you can pretty much get away with just about anything as long as you're on the beat. Which, maintaining a beat, not too hard. Let's go with drums. Then, I guess the drums. That's awesome! Alright, it's decided. Drums are great because you can just hit them to the beat and you don't even need to know how to read music. Oh my god. Nailed it. Yeah! As long as you can move your arms and legs independently of each other, even a novice can play them real easy. Even a drummer in the world would hate you for saying... You know what? I don't hate her. I love her for saying the truth like that. Absolutely. Well, I was never one for the actual drum set. I was more snare line. Well, I wasn't snare line, but I was this close. You can't see how this close is because I'm doing it physically. But what it was I didn't have the back muscles to support them because the marching snares, they're surprisingly heavy. Now that we've decided on an instrument, let's start with learning how to use a loudspeaker. Why would we need a loudspeaker? What are you saying? It's a must-have item for live performances. It doesn't mean you just hold it and scream into it. If you don't put your soul into it, the loudspeaker won't respond to you. Yeah! Put your soul into it! Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. Well, I just butchered the hell out of that. Moving on. I was forced to do some weird training that didn't make any sense to me at all. I didn't really understand Ibuki to begin with, but with this, I don't understand her even more. And we got an updated report card, and we got an additional hope fragment. I parted ways with Ibuki and went back to my room feeling exhausted. Well, screaming at the beach, that'll do it to you. Oh wait, we seriously have another instance. I feel restless. Maybe I should go for a walk. More free time. Okay, before that, since we now have 6 little hope fragments, what I wanted to do was... Okay, what was Melodious Voice? Melodious Voice was... increased damage. No, ambidextrousness. Ambidextrousness, I think, is going to help me more personally. Because even though one does more damage, one is definitely more slated for endurance. So, or do I want charisma? Nope, we'll go ambidextrousness. Alrighty. So now that we burned through all of our hope fragments, prepare to never see that screen again for a very long time. And so we got some more free time. I could go spend some more time with Ibuki. Not the report card. I wanted to check on the pet real quick. How did it get 2 all in one go? I was almost certain it'd only be the one. Okay. Well... Oh, you know what? I haven't spoken with Mahiru. Wow, I literally hit every other menu button there was. So, who is where and who's doing what? Mahiru, you're down at the ranch. Oh, Mahiru, you I'm not so sure about. Do you have any particular likes? You don't like bad manners, and you like traveling alone. Traveling makes sense. You are a photographer. You want to see the world through your little camera lens. I'd hate to give her something that she dislikes, or just... I mean, if I could do it, I'd like to give her something that she just straight up likes. But unfortunately, I'm not sure what that may consist of. There's nothing really that jumps out at me as being something that she desperately wants or needs. So now I have to ask the question, do I cheat and look it up? Or do I just wing it? Well, this is supposed to be, quote, blind, so maybe I'll wing it. Yeah, I think we'll wing it. Anyway, I spent too much time here. Onward to the ranch, because I do kind of want to talk with Mahiru a little bit. Kind of interested in her story a bit. Getting to try to meet everyone. Not a bad thing. Kind of spread around the love to people who I want to interact with. But that doesn't necessarily include Hiyoko. She scares the bejesus out of me. Hey there, Mahiru. Well, this is a party. I definitely want to take some good photos to remember it by. Just leave it to me. I'll make sure I take the perfect shots with this camera. What should I do? Should I invite Mahiru to hang out? Absolutely. Huh? Are you interested in cameras? Do you want me to teach you a little bit about them? Why the hell not? She lectured me about the different types of cameras. Am I more knowledgeable, though? Nope, not really, because we didn't get to hear that particular lecture. Alright, so Mahiru, what I think I'm gonna do is I saw this. This intrigues me. A ring made from the pure silver with a natural pink tourmaline set into it. If you need to get a present for someone and have no ideas, get them this. Wow, game, you just read my freaking mind. Alright, what number is this? This is number 32. Well, it's on somebody's love list. Let's just go for it. What the hell? Can I really have this? Thanks, Hajime. I'll make sure I'll take good care of it. Ah, Hajime, stay there, right there. Okay, say cities. Just kidding. The shutter just went click. I guess Mahiru wanted to take a picture of me. Well, I guess this is good enough. Yep, that sure is a dumb-looking face. Dumb-looking? That's only because you took my picture so suddenly. Just so you know, it's not like I want a picture of you or anything. I swear to every god who's living that's true. This is just a record. You don't have to go that far. A record of what, by the way? A record is just a record. I want a record that right now we're all living together in this place. We're living together. It's pretty simple, but in this kind of situation, it's easy for us to forget that, you know. So, I decided to make a record of everyone each day so we don't forget. That's pretty much the only thing I can do right now. I see. That's a good idea. I seriously wouldn't have thought to do something like that. He seems like a pretty solid person. But taking pictures of guys isn't fun, so I guess it'll be fine if I only do that once every 3 days. You're already contradicting what you said. Objection! Well, aren't you commendable? It's so awesome that your priorities are in check. Oh, is this sarcasm? That's kind of... What does that mean? At least I'm not the only one who was a little confused by that statement. More importantly, we've got this blue sea and white beach, but but that weird stuffed animal just ruins it. No matter how beautiful the scenery is, if the subject's face doesn't stand out... I know! If you ever see Monokuma again, capture him! I can take pictures of Monomi just fine, but he sees what I'm trying to do every time. One day, I'll definitely capture him with my new viewfinder, and I'll be world famous for landing such a huge scoop. Well then, I'm busy, so I guess I'll see you later. After controlling so much of the conversation, my hero suddenly changed the subject and walked away. Was she angry or something? Did I say something weird? This is bad. I have no idea what's going on. What's happening? We got a level up. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, the level up refers to the pet. Never mind. My hero's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Yeah, that was kind of a weird conversation. I was kind of at a loss as to everyone's tone. So, we go back to our room. Oh, man. This one's going to be a bit on the long side. Well, maybe. Anyway, it is now nighttime. And in the next episode, we will be going to the party. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.